Hey, good evening. I'm Dan Fitzpatrick here at stockmarketmentor.com, and it's Monday, May 18th. I want to look at Goldman Sachs here, which is why we have a chart of Goldman Sachs up here. This is a weekly chart, and these other major brokers, like let's look at JPM, which is fine. It looks about the same. Morgan Stanley, not that one. Morgan Stanley has been drifting sideways. They're all looking like they could go higher, but I particularly like Goldman Sachs, really for one reason only, over JP Morgan. And this may sound silly, but this is the way traders trade because of the even number. Okay, because it's broken out above 200. I know it sounds silly, but traders look at even numbers. It's broken out above 200 and is now moving higher just a little bit. But we would expect any pullback to find support right around 200 bucks, which was where resistance was here. So that's the weekly chart. Now, if we look at the daily chart, you can see, get a little bit better sense of what's happening. This is creative cup and handle drawing. Watch it. Now, anybody who knows anything about cup and handles is going to look at this and say, really? Really? You're trying to make this out to a cup and handle? No, I'm actually not. I'm just pointing out the similarities. Look at, for example, the 50-day moving average drifting higher. And then isn't this just kind of drifting into a nice little bowl? And then where are we? We're coming back here. A tag of the 50 here, a tag of the 50 here, and here. So once this thing broke down and then back through the 50-day moving average, this has really been support. At the same time, let me get rid of this mess and we'll start again. At the same time, you can see the stock having, printed a new high relative to this one, but not by that much, and then drifting sideways. And what was the volume when it was drifting sideways? It was lower than average. Not a lot, but hey, Goldman Sachs is Goldman Sachs. It kind of gets traded. So we've got a low volume pullback and then a breakout, and then finally, just today, a decisive move above this last high here from a month or so ago on the 16th, where the stock gapped up and fell. So this time the stock didn't gap, but it closed at a new high, or at least a new high in the last 7 or 8 years. So the bottom line is this. These brokers are starting to move higher. They've actually been moving a bit, but in particular, I like Goldman Sachs's upside because it's coming out of a nice technical pattern. You can see where buyers stepped in a bit here, and now we're just starting to pick up. What I would suggest you do is this. Watch for higher volume. Watch for, if the stock does continue to advance, what you want to see are these volume bars moving higher as opposed to lower. Okay, one thing. I do strategy sessions that are anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes a day. Cover basically all the stocks that I see that are moving and that I think you should at least consider being in. It ain't a stock picking website. It's a stock trading and a stock learning website. If you haven't tried Stock Market Mentor, seriously, I'm urging you to do so. Number one, I'd like to see in the forum where hundreds and hundreds of posts are made a day by traders of all different trading ability levels, but also you get to take a look-see for free for 30 days. So anyway, love to have you over there. I'd love to see you consider that.